Alright, this is a 1955 Chevy 4400. It was like a 1.5-ton truck, big fender truck. I stuck it on a 2005 GMC 1-ton 2-wheel drive express van chassis. So it's a 6-liter 4L80. I think it's got a 33-gallon tank. ERated 8-lug tires. Put a flatbed on it. Taillights, plate mount, trailer plug, good trailer hits from tie downs. This is hemlock. It's waste oil soaked. This is 11 gauge box steel. 2x5 on the outside, 2x3 stringers, 2x4 headache rack. Cab corners, this one's in a little better shape. It's got a little bit of, rot through. The other side's worse. We'll get to that. Doors open and close. Glass is all good. The windshield seal does have some cracking on it, some weather checking, and it does have some fog, but there's no cracks. Emblem's good. There's a little bit of rust through on the fender. These I had to reattach, so there's good steel. These are all nice and solid now. Fender's in pretty good shape. Marker light, hood's good. Front end on this truck's real sharp. It's got a lot of good colors, everything's there. Put new headlight, bucket assemblies. I think just new headlights. I think the buckets were good. New lenses on the marker lights. Bumper's solid. This fender's in good shape, good emblem. Does have a little damage here where before I fixed this and mounted it solid, they got into it, and you know how they all do that, but it's pretty good. There's a little bit of rust down there. Windows all go up and down. The old fill is gone, obviously. It made a new filler neck for the GMC chassis. There is a little bit of rust through on the floor here, but it's solid, good enough to use. Rubber floor mat, 3rd row Suburban seat that's in real good shape. It's got one little cigarette burn. Blinker assemblies and flashers all work. It's got a horn. Gauges, the original gauges, are bypassed. They're just there. But I put a 3-gauge pack in for temp, voltage, oil pressure. This is the transmission. Click in and out. I did have to make a tunnel and get into the firewall a little bit. That's removable with bolts, so that pops out in case you gotta change spark plug wires or get at the back of the motor. It does have some rot through and some holes up above the windshield. Put a new headliner in. Rear glass is good. This seat folds down. Windows crank up and down okay. It does have a good VIN tag, or a good weight tag, and a good VIN tag up here. Factory hood latch works good. Six-liter Vortec. This van had like 140,000 on it, 160,000, something like that. I do all my own wiring, so everything's all modern wiring, relays and fuses. Power steering, Hydro Boost brakes, 3-core aluminum radiator, electric fan. It's got a transmission cooler. New horn, computer for the LS motors mounted over there. Just keep it simple, clean. Fires right up. It's got good oil pressure. Alternator charges. It's cold. It's 39 degrees today here. pretty good, no issues. No cats, a little bit of moisture in there. It's got 3-inch exhaust, and it's like an Amazon, you know, cheap Flowmaster copy muffler, but it is 3-inch from the headers back. So that's the truck. It's a pretty cool little truck. It's got some good colors. Hood latch is nice. All the lights work. You know, she's ready to go down the road. This flatbed will soak up. I just did this a couple days ago, so it'll end up looking more like this. This is still kind of wet. But probably could use some tires. Everybody likes to put their own tires and wheels on these trucks anyway, so I don't pay much attention to those. Hitch is nice and solid. It's wired for 7-way. Got a plate mount. Just keep it simple, round lights. Oh, the other cab corner. This cab corner is worse. Let's see, it's gone, but still pretty solid. Like on the outside, the part that matters is where you see it. So, get a shot of the roof. No real big dents or anything anywhere. I guess there's one little dent there, but pretty straight truck. I don't know if you'd want to do a bunch of work and paint it, but I kind of like the way it looks. Doesn't have wipers, doesn't have an emergency brake, does not have HVAC of any kind. It's just simple farm truck, you know, ready for the car show, ready to go cruise. Overdrive, you know, it's a 4L80, so it's an 80-mile-an-hour machine, no problem at all. Alright, send me a message if anybody's interested. It's going to be listed for sale for $10,500. See where that goes. I do not have any paperwork for this truck, so you will have to, if you're in New York like I am, it's a pretty easy process. MV51B, I can explain the rest, but no sense me doing it when the next guy's just got to do the same thing.